Hello everybody, it's Janice. I am back with a layout today. I was playing with my stamping gear because I have a class on Sunday at Michael's at Waterford Lakes. We have a stamping gear class at 4:30. If you're interested, come on out. So I thought I would just do a little bit of playing around, and I'm going to make a card later, but this morning I was playing with the stamping gear. So I'll just show you what I have so far. I haven't adhered anything down, but I just have the elements kind of put together. So here is what I did. Okay, and I even used some stickles already. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting's not so great right now. It's getting, well, it's okay. I just opened my blind. I think that helps. So there you see, I just did the center here in Spice Tin, and then I got powdered, or what's it called? Soap powder for this, and then I did one more in the chicken feed, and I like those three colors together. And then I went in with some stickles and added some sparkle just to bring out some kind of glittery sparkle. This is crystal. Okay, and I have a mat for this. I took off 1/4 inch on two sides of this paper, and so that's going to go matted like that. But before I do that, I really wanted to kind of bring in a little more, just a little more distressing. So I'm going to use my Faded Jeans Distress ink. And this is just cream paper, probably from Recollections or something like that. Nothing fancy. I just really wanted for this to stand out. So I'm going to add Faded Jeans. Even though the mat itself is dark blue, I just felt like I really wanted more dark blue. I think I should have done it in Spice Tin, but it's too late now, because I'm not throwing it away or starting over. I just kind of go, unless I really hate it, but I don't. I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to do this all the way around. And I'm just working on my tonic glass mat. And by the way, happy Friday, everybody. It's a beautiful day out here in Florida. I was just outside, and I have a street of mostly boys. It's the best street for a boy to live. We have lots of boys to play with of all ages. So the big boys out there, the high schoolers, they have those cars that are like gas cars, you know, and they're racing them. And I was just sitting on the grass and watching this. It's so funny. So fun to watch them. And my son is just yelling at the top of his lungs about how cool it is and how he wants one of those. So then my husband, who's just another big boy, also came out there, and he's like, "What's going on? What's going on out here?" And so then he started, and, "Oh, how much are one of those? What do you get? You know, what do they get for one of those cars?" So he's doing the research now. I guess he probably wants one too. Really fun. So I was just kind of thankful for that. So there, see, I think that really makes it. And this is the stamp that I used. And I don't know, I just went nuts, and I bought like a whole bunch of these stamping gear stamps, and I think this one came with like a heart and something that looks like a speech bubble and different things like that. So I couldn't tell you what the set is called or anything like that. I just came home and unpackaged everything and just kind of put it away, and I have them all in a binder, and I don't know where anything came from. So I got the big kit too, because I thought that it was 50% off, or no, I thought, what did I think? I think I thought that they were 40% off and that I could use a 25% off, but I don't know, I ended up using a 50% off, which was fine for the big kit that has a ton of stamps, and then I just kept adding the ones I wanted, but I barely use it, and I don't like that. So, like I said, seeing as we have a class coming, I thought I should, you know, get some use out of it so I could kind of get excited about it. If you're teaching about something, I think you should be excited about it, and I really am. I do like it. I think it's a fun tool, something fun to play with. So here's a picture of Adrian. This is a picture that I was just playing with this software that I got on my iPhone for kind of aging and doing kind of neat techniques, and I printed it on my selfie, and I'm not that impressed by whatever that software did to this picture, to be honest with you. So, but I printed it, and I really just wanted to I just took this candid photo of him doing his work. I just love it when we have one of those homeschool days when he's being cooperative and we're just getting things accomplished, and as opposed to those other days. So that was one of those really good homeschool days. Because I think that, you know, he as a homeschooler should never, homeschooled kid should never complain, because look, he's sitting on the couch, he's comfy. I mean, come on, can life get any better? I don't think anybody who does homework or does their schoolwork on the couch, sitting nice and cozy, should complain about anything. So, anyway, that's what I got to say about that. So there we go. And then I cut out a piece of this. Was from what was left over when I cut the middle of this blue paper. Because I like to do that to save that paper so that then I can add more elements and have it all tie in together. So I just kind of wanted a kind of an anchor, if you will. So, and then this is just a brown coordinations paper that I had in my scraps, and so I just wanted to kind of bring in another, just a neutral, kind of keep it in the creams and the browns for the neutral, and then the blues and the orange are just colors that go together. Just want to make sure I like everything where it is. And then this here is just a piece of blue paper from Recollections. I don't know which set I got it from, but it's going to go down here like this, just as another element. And I'm working on a title. I haven't really decided on a title, but we're coming with that. Thinking about it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call it. And then I cut this little tag from that Halloween paper that I used the other day, and I just cut it at a random size. I'm not sure here what I did. It's 3 by maybe 4 or something like that. 3 by 4.5, and then I cut a circle from just a punch and wrapped it around and put a hole in it just to make it look like a tag. And then I got this cream paper, and it's going to be my journaling tag. So I think what I'm going to do is use a new set I got. Let me show you. My Close to My Heart order came in today. I ordered from Carol Horton. I'll leave a link to her website, but she's a Close to My Heart consultant, and I ordered this one. It's called Approved Everyday Life, and I want to use this one right there. So I'm going to stamp that, get my little foam piece. This is what you use to stamp on to get a good impression. So, my stamp press. Oh, where is it? Oh man, that's not where I thought it was. I kind of started packing some things away and I can't find stuff. So I'm going to stamp in, what should I do? I think I'm going to stamp it in brown. I'm going to use this VersaFine Vintage Sepia to stamp. I love Close to My Heart stamps. If you're tired, if you're just like at that point, there comes a point where you just kind of get tired of buying cheap stamps and you kind of feel like, gosh, you know, sure they were a good price, but really what am I sacrificing? And really quality is what you're sacrificing. So Close to My Heart is definitely a good way to go. So I'm going to cut that out. Now, if I had the Artiste cartridge, I could have just cut this out from the Artiste cartridge, which is Close to My Heart's Cricut cartridge. And it says that page 47, 3 3/4 inches, I could cut this out. Because, see, it's not going to be, this is not going to have the little, these thingies here. Oh, can you see what I mean? It's not going to have that because it's not stamped. It's just from the cut. So I'm going to cut it out with my scissors, and then I'm just going to tear it here at the bottom just to kind of give it a rustic look. And I'm going to move that out of the way. I'll just add some more of this faded jeans. And I'm going to probably add something like a paper clip or something like that. And then I have some more layers. I'm going to add these after. I'm going to stop the video and then I'm going to come back and show you what I did. But this is a little EK Success Punch that I had gotten this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something. And so I cut from that same orange paper. I got this, so I'm going to add like make it look like some arrows pointing here because I'm trying to create my visual triangle. And then I have another one that's going to go here. And then I have some more layers. That blue paper there, I cut this piece and rounded the corners, and then I cut another circle and just, you know, folded it over, and I might put it here or here or here. I'm not sure yet. I gotta look at it a little bit, but I am going to reserve this area here for the title, I think. And I haven't decided on a title. So, come back for part 2 of my, I don't know what I'm calling it yet. So, stay tuned for that too. Bye.